Okay, guys. So, this is not usual. Things are a bit different. Sorry for the audio and all the noise you're gonna hear. Our the microphone stand broke. So now I have the microphone suspended from the ceiling in front of me. And that noise you hear in the background is my dog. There is a lot of background noise. You're gonna hear a lot. There's not much I can do about it. I'm trying not to get too close to the mic. I have no idea how this sounds. So, you will have to kind of bear with me a little bit while I figure things out. Rachel wants to live stream tonight or tomorrow night. I'm not sure. I have to see if I can source out another microphone stand. Just because this is impractical. I can't really sit where I can adequately see the TV. And I also can't really monitor things. The other mic we have is it's a lavalier, and the audio just doesn't sound the greatest. I'm sure it's probably easier for me because I can just sit wherever. But I don't have that luxury at the moment. So I'm not entirely sure how this will play out, if this will work. Can also hear another television in the room next to me, which is interesting. These mics are really kind of omnidirectional, and yeah. I don't know. I like the mic because it's a studio grade mic. We got this other audio mixer. I think it's a Fifine is the name of the brand. It's cool and all, but I tried to set it up with all the stuff I have here now, and I just couldn't get everything to cooperate, which was kind of frustrating. Oh, excuse me. So I'm back to using my Focusrite Scarlet.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
But yeah, this is my playthrough of Hogwarts Legacies. I've already beaten the game. I've already beaten the game, at least the main storyline. So I'm not really concerned about making things canon. I also have no way of knowing how the audio sounds on the stream, so if this sounds like garbage, I'm sorry. I haven't...
She's devastated. Oh. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
We got some drama.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
Oh,
I
yes,
know.
you did.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to...
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I agreed with him up until about 2 quests. Oh. Oh boy. Until about 2 quests ago.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you.
Kind of lost.
You're a good
himself.
friend, truly. No matter
I-
what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
That sounds terrible.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We must not turn Sebastian in. We must turn them in. He killed his own uncle. So oh gosh, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, excuse me. I would say turn them in.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
And if we don't, we're never gonna get.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, he did kill his
He
uncle.
killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far.
I agree.
It has to stop.
Very
Yes.
well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster.
Why?
Farewell for now.
Oh boy.
I shall be in touch.
This is gonna be bad.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
So yeah, I've done. Oh my god. Use me. I've done the majority of this. I beat the like big main end thing by myself. There's a couple things that I've been having issues with here and there, but for the most part, it's not terrible. I've definitely played harder games. Games with more, definitely games with more bugs. I'm a huge fan of Skyrim. But I also like the Harry Potter world, so I thought I would try this game out and see how it compares. I was told how much of an open world it was, and from what I've been able to gather, it is an open world game. It's massive.
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
How do you have news? I just left. What? How do you have news already? Oh boy.
Thank you for coming.
I didn't really get a
Ominous,
chance to
I
read.
received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions, it will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
That's where you were before, like a second ago.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend.
I didn't really want to be friends with Sebastian.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts. I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
We weren't really trapped. It wasn't. We weren't really trapped, so Sebastian's gone. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I thought there'd be a bit more to that quest than that, but I guess not. Harlow's last stand. Navi sent me an owl requesting that I meet her near Manor Cape. That's a distance from Hogwarts. She must have a good lead on Harlow. I should prepare before meeting her. Dandelion keys. Sweeping the competition. A demanding delivery. The man behind the news. This one is annoying. Foul Dead. Full of the Dead, sorry. Summoner's Court. I don't have a whole lot, I guess. As far as I have not been keeping up with these either. That's maxed. I guess I can do spells. I've done 61% of quests, explored 7% of the map. This is what I gotta do, is complete my field guide. Been kinda behind on that. $12 out of 50. Jesus. I don't think I'm ever gonna get this done, though. There's so many. So many. Alright, yeah, so I completed all the main quests. Which is kinda nice. Combat. 6 infamous foes. Okay, yeah, so I still have a way to go. Okay. I'm not sure how long this live stream is going to be. I was really just doing it to test everything and make sure that this mic setup was gonna work. I'm probably not gonna be the one live streaming. It will probably be her. But yeah. But who knows? I might live stream as well. I try not to do it on the nights I work. So. Excuse me. Oh. Man. Okay. Just so many things. Owl post. Please meet me on the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea. Oh, this is from a while ago. Oh, that's not even the right one. Oh. I think this was my last. Oh. Where? This was the last correspondent I got from Professor Fig. A lot of people have died. The ending of this game is very, very good. It surprised me. I wasn't expecting the ending that I got. It was kind of nice. But all right. Forgot I got my wine here.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Okay. I find it interesting that this game doesn't have relationships like most games do, I guess. I thought it was interesting, though. It's just weird. When I was reading up on this game before I started playing it, I discovered that the reason that there's no romance, really, is because the characters are all like 15. So they wanted to avoid having to make those kinds of interactions. That being said, there is kind of flirtatious talk-ish, maybe. It could also just be that they seem really overly sweet to people. I've just kind of noticed that. It seems like certain people are a bit more sweet to certain other people. I should probably put on my quest marker so I know where I am going. I like this game an awful lot. More than I thought I would.
I should dismount here.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not?
I mean,
Many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
I still don't know what the Snidget is.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there.
Well,
We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
why don't we just go together?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Okay, so are we going, or what? What are we doing? Is it broken? Did the game get bugged? Okay, let's go. My God, 2,000 miles. Okay. Let's go. We're just gonna fly. This is ridiculous. In the forest 2,000 miles away. We'll just casually make haste. If it wasn't for the flying broom, it probably would take us at least a couple days, I would imagine, to like successfully make it there. So, I mean, Jesus. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. I am still kind of curious, though. If Sebastian got expelled, he doesn't have any family left. Where is he going? I mean, he's not of age. At least not in the way that I would imagine he would have to be to face adult criminal charges for murder. I also don't know how the judicial system works for the wizards and the witches. I would imagine, though, that using a forbidden spell to kill somebody is probably generally frowned upon. That would be my guess. I could be wrong, but I think it would be frowned upon. I also have to remember that this takes place in the 1800s, before the events of Harry Potter, so...
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
How remarkable.
Yeah, how remarkable. You
I
beat
got here
me
as soon as I could.
Yeah,
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge.
I actually did not
Of course,
notice.
Doran implied as much, but to see it up there.
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets.
I would love to know what a Snidget is.
I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Bombarda!
Okay.
Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio!
I know, but I would like to get... So that's ancient magic, but where's the other one? Oh my god, it's a puzzle.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Man.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
Yeah,
We do.
I do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
Can I just begin this?
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
Can...
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Great.
Accio!
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Yeah, but these don't have any, like, shapes on them, though. So how...
Accio!
Okay. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. Maybe we'll see you guys back later tonight. See ya.